Alright, cool beans. Okay, so let's open up this. And let's open up our code. Discord, I don't need Discord open right now. I can't find it. Let's see. TikTok. What was I doing? Spider Jet. Yeah, I can't find him. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Okay, so today we need to figure out how to make the monster climb the train or some shit. We'll probably transfer the doors all over to Tick as well. But we'll see. Okay, so start that. Boom. Alright, let's talk to this AI and see what's up here. I need to
Morshadoit says, what's one thing a girl can say to her man that can make him happy and sad? Out of all your friends you have the biggest.
Wow, that's crazy. That's terrible. That is terrible. How does she know that? Like, how the fuck you know that, bitch? That's what I would say. And then I beat her. Not just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm just yo. I can't joke like that. In GTA, in GTA, in GTA, in GTA, in GTA. Holy shit. Yo, that's a. Ah, I wish the internet wasn't soft. I'm sorry, chat. That was uncalled for. Yo, the boy. Hello, random person. Yo. Yo. Hey, I hope you didn't hear that joke because you came at the worst goddamn time ever, bro. That was bannable. I'm not gonna lie. Shit, that was bannable. That was a terrible joke. I am so sorry, but what's up, fellow random person? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you have a PC, you should definitely wishlist my game. You the boy. Nah, I saw it. I saw an ad repeat it. No, I'll get banned. I can't repeat the joke. I can't repeat the joke that I said. Hello, how you been? Oh, it's been a while. How's your game going? What's up, Unks? Hi, I'm doing. I've been doing good. My game's going good. Right now, we have a lot of sound design in the game done and all that stuff like that. But today we're working on making the monsters smarter. This way I can make the next devlog for this game. I'm doing alright. That's good. That's good. Are you a game dev? Are you interested in game deving? Like, what brought you to this category of Twitch? Onks, how you been? Okay, repath interceptor stuck unfailed. Okay, so boom. So let me look at the last thing that I said. You identified to say unstuck, keeps trying the same direction backwards instead learning issue run, remember fail, escape directions. I like finding small streams to watch, to be honest. Yo, I appreciate you, the boy. Thank you for the follow. It means a lot to me. Yo, the boy, do you play yo, he's nutting all over in chat. It's crazy. Yo, follow just made more Shado nut everywhere. Hey, do you play PC games? Your boy? You the boy? Yo, the boy. I'm gonna Yoda boy. I'm gonna name you Yoda. So, Mr. Yoda, you be playing PS4 and mobile. Damn. Damn, Daniel. That's tough, bro. That's tough. But shit. Nice. I've been working on my game last 2 months. Yeah, I'm a game dev. Making a Souls-like horror game. Release the first devlog. Onks. 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 You've been here all this time and never told me that you was a game dev? A fellow mobile player. Yes, sir, Yoda boy. Morshadow is a mobile player as well. Yeah, sadly, I'm a moron. PC eludes me? What does that even mean? Sorry. I might be the real moron here. What does eludes me mean? But Onks, I have so many questions. You're a fucking game dev? I never knew this. Or did I know this and I forgot? Onks, are you in the Discord? I would love the devlog you made. I would love for you to promote that in the Discord for all the other game devs in the Discord to see. As in PC is Balami, it escapes me. Have you gave it a try? You gotta give it a try. Well, Dagger, I'm calling it early. I'm going to watch a little bit more of The Flash and then go to bed. All right, Shado, I appreciate you being here. W playing games with you, and that hide and seek game was like super fun. Hell yeah. I've been in your streams before. I showed you my stuff. Wait. I know you've been in my streams because I remember the name Onks, but I don't remember the stuff you showed me. Good night, Shado. I'm used to the stick. I'm used to the stick and the screen, not the keys and the mice. Gotcha. You know, everybody got their own preferences. You're the one who, where are you at? You're the one who made this stuff. Slaughter Mask. This is you. Slaughter Mask horror game. Bro, I had no idea that was Onks. I'm not gonna forget that now. Watch me forget it next time. That's fire, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Hey, but since you just dropped your what's it called? Put the link in the self promo, bro. I'll check it out. I will check out that devlog. Okay. Alright, so we identified some issues. Speaking of games, you like TTRPGs, aka stuff like D&Ds? Dungeons and Dragons. TTRPGs? I've never heard of a TTRPG. What the fuck does TT stand for? TT. T-Tits role-playing game. Is that what it stands for? LOL, all good. Good night, Shado. I'll play Dragon Ball Legends a lot. Good night. Tabletop role-playing games. Tabletop? What does a tabletop game look like? Tabletop game. RPG. Wait, a tabletop game is like actually on a table? So it's not like electrical, it's like I've never played a game like this in my life. Electrically or IRL. So I don't know if I like them. For my game, I need to find SFX and Music Composer. We've been working on our SFX. We've been doing that, and then I got lucky with my Music Composer. He came to me and offered his work, and then made me songs because he liked my game. It could be online too. Nah, I never played any games like that before. Give me 1 second, chat. I have to go grab this from the other room. Nice, maybe hook me up. It depends if he likes your game. Like you could talk to him. He's in the Discord server that we're in. His name is Hypagon. So if I were you, I'd post your devlog and then hit him up. And but I can't guarantee you he'll do it for free like he did it for me. But and then like if you listen to I recently dropped a short about him and I showed the music that he made for me. You could listen to that, and if you like his style of music, you could hit him up to see if he fucks with your devlog, and if he does, he might just do it for free. Cause he made a comment about that. If he fucks with your project, he'll do it for free. He said something like that along the lines. He was telling someone else that. He didn't tell me that, but he was telling someone else that. Um, all good. I'm dropping a teaser trailer in a month. Hell yeah. When do you think your game will come out? Like, what's your goal? And you're solo developing as well, right? Train obstacles. Monster doesn't path around, just get stuck trying to go through. Yo, you just made an octopus. That's crazy. You just made like a squid or octopus. That is so cool. That's nuts. Okay, no problem. 12 months for the demo. Hell yeah. I have a small team. Oh, really? That's fire, bro. That's good you got a little team going on. Probably makes it more fun, I'd say. Going to be photorealistic graphics. Damn. Damn. Honestly, after this realistic game, I'm never making another realistic game ever. Yeah, 4 people. Hell yeah, bro. Having more people definitely will help. Once my sister starts being a game dev, it'll be so nice having, another person to work with. The problem is get random reach point can pick the same bad direction multiple times because it's truly random. We need to track the last escape attempt and prefer different directions. Add a variable to track last escape. Okay, so we're gonna go to this. Let's find where we were just at. I just joined the Discord. Hell yeah, bro. Glad to have you in here. Glad to have you a part of the what's it called? Welcome, welcome. And by the way, since you joined the Discord, you have just entered a giveaway. There's gonna be a raffle going on. There's more ways to earn in the raffles. Just go to the announcement tab, and you can see how you can earn more raffle tickets to better your chances of winning something. But yeah, Christmas is on the way up. The shit's about to end, and so you just earned yourself a raffle ticket, my friend, just by joining. So appreciate that. A giveaway for what? Christmas. Christmas, my friend. What are you gonna get? A Christmas present. It's a mystery. It's gonna be like a gift card or some shit. I don't know. Just something to give back. You feel me? How did you go about creating your level design? I drew it on paper. No, did I draw it on paper? Oh, no. So my level design is based off my real life job, and I've worked here at this job for 8 years. So I kind of have the vision. I had the vision of what my level is gonna look like because I could just look out the window and see this game sounds cool. Yo, Wyatt, what's good? How you doing? This game is cool, and if you have PC, you should definitely wishlist it. Also, you should join the Discord. You know why? Because there's a giveaway going on, Wyatt. Just by entering, you could potentially win a Christmas gift. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this Discord link. Boom. And I'm also gonna go ahead and give you the wishlist link to the game. Boom. And you could check out the game, wishlist it. It will help me out in the Steam algorithm. Let me see what else other chatters are saying. How many wishlists you got? Last time I checked, it was like 300 something. Ignore you. I got you. I appreciate you, Wyatt. I appreciate you. A giveaway for it. Oh, neat. This game sounds cool. Nice. Hello, that's cool. Yeah, last time I checked, that was a month ago. I want to say it was like 340 or some shit like that. So, nothing crazy, but still good for, you know, first time around and whatnot. Alright, so navigation, stuck detection, player fence patrol settings, animation, variables, AI detection. Where the hell is stuck detection? There we go, stuck detection. So it'll be this right here, F vector. Nice. Did you post it around Reddit, Twitter? Nope, I have not posted on Reddit nor Twitter at all. The only place I've posted it was TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Because I do the reels and the shorts and the TikToks. That's it. That's like the main promoters, I guess you could say, is the short form content. But and then at Twitter, I don't have Twitter. Twitter is just like, I don't even know if Twitter is good for promoting. Isn't there just porn on Twitter? Isn't it like a porn site now? Twitter is just a porn site. Corn site, I mean. And then Reddit, I don't know why I haven't went to Reddit. I'm not gonna lie. If I were to go to Reddit, what community would I even post it to? Or is there communities where I could share my progress in a game that people care about? And that, like, just by sharing the progress I made, they'll be like, oh, wow, let me wishlist this. And as I'm trying to figure out where to post and when my Steam page is live. I just did YouTube, TikTok. I would say Make your devlogs and then make short form content for your devlogs. Just clip your devlogs. That's what I do. But most of my I feel like I started getting like a lot more wish lists once I started streaming. Cause I got people coming by my stream and I'm just like, telling them, hey, go wish list my game. And it kind of adds up, especially if you're streaming every single day. And sometimes I get like one person a day or like a couple people a week. But I would say the other big thing is just Unreal Engine forums, game dev communities. I might have to look into that because that'd be smart. Show my game, show what I'm doing. First devlog video has 3,000 views and 50 comments. Hell fucking yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Good shit. Oh, I actually have a question now. So you have 4 other people. Are these your friends that you just known your whole life? Or did you meet them in school? Or like where'd you find these partners of yours? Last escape. Someone can't type. Last escape. Okay, that's how you type it. Last escape direction goes F vector 0. Why is void? Why is that red? No, hire them from Discord groups. How much you pay for them? F vector, last escape direction, F vector. Is hiring a game dev expensive? I feel like it would be. I wonder if it would, if, I don't know if I would do it, but I wonder if it would be smart since I'm a game dev and I can like do quite a bit of different things, especially with coding involved. I wonder if someone could hire me to make them like a system in a game. Like for example, they hired me to make like a task system and I was like, oh yeah, sure. It's extremely expensive? Jesus. In that case, hire me. It's what you need, what you need. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Stuck detection, time stuck in place, stuck threshold, navigation falls. All right, so we added this to remember what's the last type of attempt, and then we update our try stuck. So let's go to our sweet spot. And let's try unstuck. All right, here we go. So here we are. Let's see here. Keep. Keep, add. Alright, so you navigation system, return. No, they confuse me so much with this. Alright. Let's see here. ulog f vector, navigation system, ulog return. And then right under this, try to find random reachable, try multiple. So this right here will be try multiple escape routes. Yes, so budget is running low at the moment. What do you do for work to be able to like afford them? And could you like, you don't have to, if you're comfortable, what would you say, what's your estimate price monthly that you're paying for these developers? If that's not too federal to ask. Um, so we have FNAV location, escape location. We're adding a bool for B. Found a good escape. So if it finds a good escape route, if it's stuck. And then we're adding a constant. And that'll be an integer. And that'll be max escape attempts. Around $3,000 a month? Bro, I make like $4,000 a month. Holy shit, bro. That's like 90, that's basically 90% of what I make a month from my job. That is nuts. Like, what do you do for work, my boy? And do you live on your own? Yeah, and that's indie dev rates. Okay, so with what you've seen me do with game development, do you think I'd be able to be like a hireable indie dev? Security guard, live in my own. So you're a security guard, you live on your own. So that means you're paying your own rent or mortgage or whatever the case may be, your own bills, plus $3,000. That's crazy, bro. Good for you, bro. Good for you. But that's crazy. That's good. You're blessed enough to be able to like manage that. So hell yeah. I live with my dad and I couldn't manage that. Then again, I am in California. You might be somewhere where it's like a little cheaper to live. California, it's an arm and a leg just for renting. That makes me curious if I should do side jobs and like be a hireable dev. I just can't be a hireable dev like full time. That's the only downside. It would need I'd be able to hire for like, oh, you want me to complete a task for you? Sure, I'll set up your game's tasks. Or sure, I'll set up your game's animation. Or sure, I'll make some sound effects. Something like that. But I couldn't dedicate because I still gotta make my own game. But shit, good to know. I think so many once you release this game, get out the public launch, you will get work like that. What skill set do you have? You will get work like with what skill set do you have? I don't know if that last part of your sentence is a question or not. Or you're saying I'll get work with whatever skill set I have. Max escape attempt. Okay, so what does your team consist of? So you're making a photorealistic game. So there's 4 people. What do you do? And what do they do? Do you have like a person who's dedicated to coding? Does everybody just do everything and hop around everywhere? Like, how do you guys go about it? Max escape attempts equals 5. And then after this, we're going to add a for loop, but now in the loop. Okay, I see. So let me just grab you. So we're adding a for loop basically. And in this for loop, in this here for loop is this little guy. Alright, so now we just need to focus on this. So for like as a programmer, like an engine, blueprints, etc. Yeah, I'm the creative design lead and sketch artist. I have a 3D character artist, a Unreal 5 programmer, and animator. Jesus. That's so cool. Oh yeah, bro. Are you worried about optimization? You know how Unreal's optimization is complete butt cheeks? Are you worried about optimization? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit worried about optimization. I know it's doable, but you just gotta learn a lot. If I can't figure out optimization, and I like spend so much trying to learn it, I'm dead ass gonna pay someone to teach me. But if I figure it out, I will have to. So hopefully I figure it out. Okay, so if yada 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 found escape point moving to it. If nav current nav location, keep this, but now it's in the loop. That'll be opened up. F vector escape direction. So we're gonna add this line right here. And that'll replace this line right here. Oops. So F vector escape direction. If we have last escape direction, avoid similar directions. Control V, enter. Looking for 3D environment artist, SFX composer. I heard optimization is rough and all about LODs. Yeah, all about LODs for sure. I did one little optimization thing a while back ago because my LODs were like too much. I gotta do it again though. I had to lower them. Because there's no point to have everything in your level 4K. Especially if you're far from it. Only the things that matter should be 4K. After that, you could just take everything down to 2K or even 1K. 1K for the furthest things or whatever. I got so much bullshit. Oh yeah, and also if it's like poorly lit in your map because it's super dark and the character's not going to spend a lot of time in these dark areas with their flashlight, lower the LODs there too. I had to like do a whole entire LOD bullshit. Ugh. LODs and then also lighting. If you're using Lumen, and you say you use a post-process volume, you're gonna have to optimize that post-process volume because that post-process volume, and the Lumen settings, it uses so much unnecessary bullshit and fucks with a bunch of shit. Yeah, I'm not using 4K in game, only 2K. Yeah, smart, man, you are. But yeah, that Lumen, you gotta optimize that shit. I optimized my Lumen like as best as I could for cinematics 8K. Jesus. 8K, bro. That's gonna be such beautifulness for close up, etc. Where was I? So we have the escape direction, and then under this, we're gonna make a comment, and this will be if we have last escape direction, avoid similar, avoid failed escape directions. And then we're going to add this line if last escape direction is nearly 0. Oops, that's a pointer. Nearly 0. Looking for 3D environment artist. Would the 3D environment artist that you're looking for, would that person have to make models for their said environment? Or would he just be given models and then just create the environment itself? I burped. Oh my god, yo, how is Wyatt Staley? How the hell is his profile animated? That's cool, so cool. Oh, animated. How could this be? Alright, so boom. So if it's nearly 0, float dot product equals f vector colon dot product parentheses escape direction comma last escape direction. Close that off. If escape direction is different from last, use it. I'm just gonna grab both of these actually. Control C. So if float Control V. Slash add, and then we're going to be adding these 3. This will be B, found, good, escape, direction equals true, last, escape, direction equals escape direction. Break. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, else. Add this bullshit. Which is the same shit. And then 1, 2, 3. Remove if nav system gets randomly reachable in radius. Current location 1000 escape. What do you mean remove it? We added it here. Whatever. I don't even care. one. This one for that one, 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 and this one for that one. Okay, so yeah, that's all set. So now modify to use escape. So if you found a good escape point, move to location escape point 50. So now right here, they're saying remove this because we added this over here. Then we're gonna add this if we got a good escape, basically. And then that'll be a ulog, and it'll let us know that we found a good escape point and we're moving to it. And then under that we have keep this, keep. Where's everyone at? Everyone, I don't know where everyone's at, bro. Only people who showed up. So I took a week break. Only people who showed up that in chat was you and Shado. And then Split popped in yesterday, but Split, he's already been telling me I stream too late, and so it's hard for him to, you know, because he has a life and whatnot, and he's 3 hours ahead. So when I'm streaming as late as I am, it's already in the AMs for him. And then everyone else, I don't know where Makey's at. And then I feel like what happened is everybody just, you know, it's Christmas time. A lot of people are on break. A lot of people are like traveling during this time, seeing family and stuff like that. So everybody's just busy. Either that or me taking a break fucked up my momentum. And so everybody is like, they got used to me being gone for a week. And they're like, oh yeah, who's this guy? Who's this black guy? One of the two. Man lives in Canada. Facts. Keep. Last escape direction, backward direction. So at the very bottom, we have to add this. Control C. Control V. Alright, 1, 2. I think he blocked me on Discord low key. How come? Did you message him in DM or something? Have you guys even had any interaction? Does that make you think that he blocked you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a parentheses. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 with the ulog that's right there. No. Then I doubt that he blocked you. I watched his stream. Yeah, I doubt that he blocked you. I don't know why he would. It just doesn't seem like him. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then there's a... Oh, here's the error. That's it. That's funny. I added that by accident. Okay, modify to use found good escape group, and then we keep all this bullshit. Keep. Add. Keep. We add this last thing, right? Cool. I think he got butthurt that I said he looked older than 25. He said I couldn't. He said he couldn't stop thinking about that. Oh, damn. Maybe you hit him where it hurts. Being an unk is hard. I'm not just playing. I'm 27. Everybody always calls me an unk. At first it bothered me because I was like, bro, I'm only 27. But then I was like, I don't even look 27. If I had facial hair, I'd probably look more, what's it called? more older. But I have a baby face. I got the baby face and I can't grow facial hair. But bro, I feel like if I were to be able to grow facial hair, oh my God, I'd be like even sexier than I already am. Because I'd be able to line up my facial hair and have it all connect and shit. Oh my goodness. It's people using them cigarettes, aging them like milk. Bro, what about the e-cigarettes, like the vapes? Because I smoke those 24/7. Well, I haven't smoked one in like a week. I quit a week ago. But I'll probably be back to smoking a e-cigarette, the vapes, I mean, in like a month or so. You'll see. Your lung's gonna collapse, I don't know. Did you know smoking vapes Swiss cheeses your lungs? What's your favorite flavor? Oh, bro, California cherry is my favorite flavor when it came to the what was that brand? I don't know, but California cherry, I forgot what the brand was. A Geek Bar. They don't sell them in California. They're banned in California or some shit now. So you can't get them no more. But the Geek Bars, California cherry, super bomb. White gummy in the Geek Bars, super bomb. Recently I found this one, I threw it away, I forgot what it's called, but it was like watermelon something. Super bomb. And it's by some like different brand though. I don't know what the brand's called. But that was super bomb. But yeah, those are the ones that I like remember that were like the best that I would get the most is white gummy, California cherry. Do you smoke vapes? Train obstacle, nav mesh, the monster can't push around. Okay. So let's compile. Let's compile. How's this? This is not the issue. This is not the issue. I'll explain later. We have one error at line 86, and we spelt something wrong, I'm pretty sure. So 686. Nah, but my friends do, so I smell them. Have you ever smoked one before? They smell fire, bro. I love. They taste so good too. What line was it? I already forgot. Line 686. 686. 686? Oh my God, 686. That's so evil. Be found good, escape direction. Wait. I feel like I used this before. Hold on. Control F. Be found good, escape di- Be found good, escape equals true. I don't think there's supposed to be direction in here. It's just be found good, escape, just like this. Be found good, escape. Escape. Not since high school. My friend low-key addicted, and motherfucker starts asking me for $20 to buy a new one. You see, I could never get behind the addiction of it. Here's the thing with me, all right? Am I addicted to it? Yeah, probably, in a way, but not like a super dependent addiction, I guess you could say. Maybe an acute addiction, if anything. But basically, I could go without smoking it for like months, and I'll be fine, and I won't need it. And then, sometimes during those times where I'm not smoking it, I'm like, damn, I really could use a vape right now. Like, I'm stressed out, blah, blah, whatever, blah, blah. But I don't need it. So I'm able to go off of a vape and take breaks for a long time. I eventually come back, which is why there's, an addiction there. But never to the point where it's like, hey, bro, I really need you to buy me one, bro. Come on, bro. I'll pay you back. That's crazy to me. Or like, when people lose their shit, they get so mad. I had this one friend one time, I was at his house. He lost his shit. He was raging like a motherfucker. And I was just laughing and teasing him. So I was making it worse. I was making him even more mad. But he was so mad. He was throwing shit around the room. He was like fucking clenching his fists, looking up in the air and silently screaming. It's like, damn, bro, you tweaking right now, bro. What is it? What was in your shit, meth? Motherfucker crazy, that motherfucker, bitch, that nigga funny, bro. Avoid last escape directions if else. Oh, what's the other else up here? Be found good escape, true. Yeah, see, that's what I... Be found good escape, true. Alright, so let's try this now. Alright, so that's linking the patch. So basically now the monster will try an escape route, and if that doesn't work, it'll try a different one. This way it's not constantly trying the same escape route over and over and over and over again. At least it ain't snow powder, for real, bro. Every time I go snowboarding, somebody... Wait, what was that? Failed to find any patrol point nav mesh. Error, monster is stuck attempting to find nav mesh. Attempting to find nav mesh. Could not find. Hold on, let me just play. New game. Okay, cool. So he's walking. Patrol point reached. Looking for his next location. Stand up, roar playing. Chasing player. Chasing player. Chasing player. Let's see how fast he gets unstuck now. Chasing player, attempt 1, attempt 2 failed, attempt 3 failed, attempt 4, it took 4 attempts, and let me read what it says. Repathing to play after stuck, attempting to unstuck monster. Repathing to player after stuck. We Let me look at this code real quick. I want to see something. Let me full screen this motherfucker real quick. Okay, check if stuck. That's checking if stuck. We don't need that. We need try unstuck. Okay. So we take the attempt to unstuck the monster. And we try multiple escape routes. That's the max attempts. It takes 5 attempts, whatever. I think this is as good as I'm gonna be able to get it. And then what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to create rules in the nav mesh. I think that's just how it's gonna have to be. Okay, try unstuck. 5, 1,000. 200 right there. Backup point. Backward direction. 1,000. Backup point. 200. I feel like that'll fix it. I feel like that'll make it better. But basically, after this code, I'm pretty much just going to have to put rules in the nav mesh, make areas less likely where the monster would want to go. This way I'm not fucking changing the capsule size and all that dumbass bullshit. Man, I might have to for the other shit, but for something as simple as that, a monster should be able to figure out its way around it. And if I have to be like, oh, well, this path is less enticing, go somewhere else, then I'll do it. It is what it is. Alright, let's see. That first unstuck is kind of butt, I'm not gonna lie. But whatever, he made it out faster than he did before, so. He gets stuck on that one thing because that overhead thing is there. But what if? Just curiosity. I don't think it would affect anything. It doesn't hurt to find out. What if I selected this, went to navigation, fill collision underneath nav mesh? He'll probably never get stuck on it now. Yeah, he's never getting stuck on that shit again. Because I did what I did. Well, shit, at least it worked. And at least he's not getting stuck on any of this bullshit. He also gets stuck under these things. And I don't want him to get stuck under these things. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, like I said, rules for this area. I can't just do that simple fix right there because it's not as simple as that. Not as simple as that at all. All good. At least he's smarter now. Alright, so the next thing I want to figure out is this whole train thing. Okay, it's better, and that'll do for now. The monster. First, I want to say this code is better and will do for now. Going to explain the issue with the train in the next prompt. Okay. All right. Be found good escape. What? Okay. I wonder if. Okay, I want to see what this looks like. Okay, I see. Fill in collision underneath nav mesh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to explain this as thoroughly as possible to get it right, but I'm guessing we're gonna put a nav mesh on the train itself and the rail cars itself. That's my theory. Alright, let's start that. Okay. Can affect navigation. Here's the code for my train, engine, and rail cars. So you can see how it works. Alright. Rail cars. Control A, Control C. Oh my god, no, stop. Control A, Control C. Control V. So that's my rail car. Then we have train engine. Control A, Control C. Direction lens code, Control A, Control C. Alright, listen closely. So, you see that the rail cars are spawned attached to the engine and drive and move with the engine as it moves. Since the rail cars spawn in, they don't affect the nav mesh at all, which is why the monster isn't able to go around them, because to the monster they aren't there, and under them goes green. This object moves a lot. Moves a lot. It's meant to be driven. It's meant to be driven. This train object slash cars, this train slash cars moves a lot. It's meant to be driven. The player can climb on the rail car, but there's no nav mesh on the rail car, so the monster can't climb it. And then the train engine itself does affect the nav mesh. So I unchecked can ever affect navigation. So I unchecked can ever affect navigation. but now there's no nav mesh on my train engine. Monster needs and my monster needs to be able to walk up the train engine's stairs if the player does. If the player does. So is there a way to add a nav mesh to the train engine itself? Let's tackle one thing at a time, slowly, one step at a time. Don't overwhelm me. Right now you have two separate problems with the train setup. Railcars are spawned and moved manually, so they never break into or update nav mesh. AI seeing green under them thinks they're empty space. The engine was affecting navigation, so AI could use the stairs, but you disabled that and lost the nav mesh on the engine. Let's handle just the engine stairs first and ignore the moving rail cars for a moment. Monster can walk up the stairs. For the nav mesh, select the train, actor level, and details engine nav mesh. Make sure collision enabled, block all, or at least blocks the nav mesh channel can ever affect. True. In project settings, navigation mesh, make sure runtime generation is at static or dynamic. Static is fine if engine doesn't move after play in your final design. Result nav mesh will bake in the stairs on top of the engine so the monster can path there. If the engine moves a lot in game, this has limits. Unreal doesn't really support full moving nav mesh on arbitrary movable actors by default. But for now, this restores step climbing. Ensure stairs are actually walkable in the nav mesh. 1. The train will be moving just like the rail cars. So we can't. Just like the rail cars. And having that box checked, like you said, won't work because the nav mesh doesn't fill the stairs properly. Anyways. So what's best is to add a nav mesh to the train engine itself. So what's best is to add a separate nav mesh to the train engine itself. Unreal doesn't support a true baked nav mesh that rides around on a fully moving actor in the default system, but you can approximate a nav mesh on the train with local navigation that moves with the engine. To keep this slow and focused step, here's step 1 only. Add a simple local nav mesh surface on the engine So AI can walk on the stairs top relative to the train. Create a nav modifier volume that's a child of the engine. Right click, blueprint class type, nav area, pick nav obstacle or nav area base. This gives you a named area to assign the nav volume. Add the nav modifier to the engine blueprint. Since your train engine is C++, do it in blueprint for visuals. Create blueprint child. What are my options then? What are all my options if I don't do this? There are four main options for handling the moving train plus monster navigation, each with different complex behavior. Option 1, local nav volume on engine, what we started. Attach a nav modifier volume to the engine and use dynamic nav generation so AI sees walkable path on the train. Pros. Monster can walk on the stairs, roof, while trains moves. Minimum culture. Cons. Nav updates are approximate and may lag slightly at high speeds. More expensive if train moves a lot. No nav on train, but scripted climb. Monster doesn't use nav mesh for train at all. Instead, it uses scripted movement. When the AI decides to follow player onto train, teleport/move along a spleen, use root motion animation to climb stairs and end up on top of the train. Below the train, it still uses nav mesh. On the train, is restricted locomotion or simple. Works even if trains moves fast and far. No dynamic nav cost. More design work. You must define climb points, animations, and transition logics. AI won't auto-find its way up to generic move to. Train nav is an obstacle. Train is never obstacle. You treat entire train engine cars as a big moving blocker. No nav mesh on top, no stair usage. Use collision or nav modifier volume to mark under around the train as non-walkable. So AI routes around train. So AI routes around train instead of going between. Simple mental model, train equal obstacle. Good if you want the train to be to separate player and monster. Will never chase player onto train. You lose that cool monster climb the train engine moment. Option 4, hybrid. Engine uses option 1, local nav or static nav on a mostly stationary engine. Railcars treated as nav blocking, so AI goes around but never tries to path on top. Implementation engine can be small walkable nav area. Cars have nav modifiers. So even though it's physically mesh is there. Monsters can mimic player behavior on engine. You keep the nav simpler, not by trying to support the walking on the car. Interesting. Player standing on rail car's roof won't be reachable via pure pathfinding. You need special logic if you want the monster to get them there. Option 5, heavyweight, third-party dedicated dynamic nav solution. For a fully dynamic nav on moving actors, trains, you can look Nav Mesh System Custom 3D Nav Voxel Nav plugin. True dynamic on moving geometry cons. More setup, performance cost, and complexity than you probably want for this project. If you tell the goal in player experience terms, Monster should be able to chase player up the engine, but I don't care if it can't follow onto the rail cars. The cleanest path is usually option 4. Engine climbable, local nav, or scripted climb. Cars equal obstacle around route. The train is not meant to be driven fast. The train isn't meant to be driven fast. It's at a cement plant loading station, so it's supposed to move up one rail car, then be stopped while it gets loaded. There's 8 cars, so eventually the only way to one side of the map is to climb over the rail car ladder that I have set up. Given how your trains slow, stepwise, move along single track, using local nav areas on the engine, each car is a good fit. You can absolutely set this up so the monster can climb the engine cars plus not get cheesed. To keep this manageable, here's a step-by-step one design took behavior. Perfect. Perfection. It's 154. I think it's fair to call a little eating break. Not gonna lie. Prepare myself for this next part. So stream, I will be right back. I don't even think there's anybody in here, so it doesn't really matter. But if there's any lurkies just lurking around, you know, I'm just gonna go eat something. So I will be back. Sons of the Forest, such a great game. What was I doing? Sponge memes. No, screenshots. All right, chat. I'll be right back. Blase, 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 blase. Alright, let's get back into this. Okay, VTuber, you back in your beach. Alright. To keep this manual, here's step 1. Design the target behavior. Then start with the engine. We'll mirror it to the cars after. Target behavior, what we're building. Train moves slowly, one car at a time, then stops. Players can walk up stairs, move into the engine, climb ladder each car. Given the train moves in small increment and stops a lot, you can treat it as a slow-moving platform with small local nav patches that move with it. The big picture plan. Engine plus cars. We'll implement engine first. Okay. So we go to our blueprints. Open our bleepy train. Let's go to our viewport over here. And let's go ahead and nav modifier volume. Nav modifier. Nav engine walk area. Okay. Make sure it's a child of drag it under engine mesh if needed. God damn, my nigga. Why can't I attach this component? Oh, it's not letting me attach it though. Nav modifier volume is an actor, not a component. So it can't be parented. That's why you can drag it. To get the nav volume that moves the train, you need a component-based solution, not a world space Place nav. Use nav mesh bounds. Nav mesh components instead of the actor. For moving actors, Epic recommended pattern is to use navigation. You have two options. Option A, U nav modifier component on engine. Yo, Sad Corny, what's good? I'm so tired of this shit. Such a hassle. Having movable objects. What time are you off? It's 2:30, 2:27 right now. I'm off at 7. I'll get home by like 7:30. So I got like 4, 5, 6. Like 4.5 hours left till I can go bed. That's 9 my time. 9 a.m. So you're 3 hours ahead too? Yeah. So many 3 hours ahead. My sister's 3 hours ahead. Ryan's 3 hours ahead. Make sure dynamic nav is enabled. Project settings. Navigation mesh runtime. Help with dynamic nav mods, moving objects and collision. It's 4 a.m. right now, but I can't sleep. If I was in a bed right now, I'd knock out so fast. How to use navigation invokers. Nav classes. Auto nav link, new automatic navigation link. What the hell? A duck. Navigation mesh agent radius. Nav proxy to jump. A patrol made easy, no code. My cousin moved back in because her baby daddy was cheating, damn it. And she brought her new man here with her child knowing there's no space. Wait. Yo, there's so much to unpack right now. Hold on. So your cousin moved back in because her baby daddy cheated, right? How she already got a new man? And with that new man that she already got, how the hell if she moved back in, her new man also moved back in? Like that guy's new because she was also cheating. Who okayed the new man to move in, especially if there's no room. That's crazy. Bro, what? How's the new man just like, yeah, is it cool if I live here, y'all? She's like, yeah, no, it's fine. Come on, come on. I'm like, okay. He doesn't care. Like I was literally telling Zay she already had 2 abortions earlier this year and decided to keep the third one. Yeah, she's the problem for real. Holy fuck. I see why the baby daddy cheated, I'm not gonna lie. That's so fucked. What the fuck? That is crazy to me.
What's up guys, welcome to new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how to import this bird, which I would detail movement. And make sure, I don't know, whatever else, right? Please put this higher, okay, now this.
Bro, put music on that shit. It's so annoying. Alright. Let me see. Help with dynamic nav mods. Moving objects and collisions.
Hi guys, this is a response video for requests for help with moving nav mods that keep their shape but don't collide with the player. So let's go ahead and see how we do this. Okay, so we'll start off with just the nav modifier itself, and I just created a yellow area class for it so we could see it a little better.
Well, this Unreal Engine's so old.
So this is the blueprint for the nav mod.
She accused me of opening the door for her baby daddy to take her child when she was sleeping. Take her child? That's not just her child, though. Bro, what? Mind you, I was sleeping too, and the child opened the door for him. I blasted her right there because she was like, you guys opened the door for XYZ. Hold on. Why is she gonna get mad if the dad wants to see the child? I fucking, yo, I sometimes I literally hate people because, like, bro, how you gonna have a kid with someone and then when that person wants to see their kid, you not gonna let them see the kid? Especially if you was cheating too, like, I mean, even if the nigga was cheating, he still has rights to the kid. That kid was in his balls first for years. You only held that baby for 9 months, damn it. Though that kid was in the balls way longer. That's actually crazy though. Like, jokes aside, that's fucking nuts. Bro's like, what you blame me for? I was fucking sleeping, bro. I'd be pissed, bro. Like, what the fuck? I just woke up. I just sleep here for real. That's a mess, bro. That's a mess. Her new man wants to join the army. I ain't taking care of some newborn child. Holy. Bro, that army is his only way of getting out of that situation with her. He not trying to take care of no newborn either. He said, I'm just here for the pussy. And the free stay. Is she at least paying rent, bro? Nope. Probably not.
In this part, I'm gonna
You ever have an
I'm gonna show you how to use nav links to get the enemy to jump up and down from platforms so that they can reach places that usually they can't reach. This also allows the enemy to chase the player over obstacles like this instead of usually having to go the long way around. Now jumping is an option to them, so they'll always take that option if it's the shorter path, of course. So let's get started. In this part, I'm going to show you how to use nav links to get the enemy to jump up and down from platforms so that they can reach places that usually
Nav links. Wait, what if we use nav links? Alright, let's just add this component. Let's do it through code so we do it right. Add it includes the property. Add include and property to the train engine. Stop. One step at a time. So I'm adding a header, right? To .cpp or .hny. No, she's not paying, what's it called? I knew it. I knew it. Sorry, I was late, but I knew it. I knew she wasn't paying rent. And he not paying rent either. That's tough. That's tough. I think nav meshes are stupid. Oh my god, now that I remembered, I was in Mexico when she moved back in. She was also talking to another man. Oh my god. It just gets worse and worse. Besides the one she has right now, she blocked him because she didn't like that he was yelling at her and putting her in her place. Yeah, bro, she wants to be the one running the party, it sounds like. She wants to be the one in control so that she feels like she has control over her life or something. I don't know. That's fucking crazy. She's like, oh, you're telling me the truth about myself? Blocked. You're blocked. I can't accept the truth. Blocked. Oh, you think that of me? Blocked. That's crazy, bro. No more nudes for you because you want to be honest. Blocked. Low-key karma got her. She was running her mouth saying it's ghetto having multiple baby daddies. Wait, she has 2 baby daddies now? Wait, so she has 2 kids? Wait, how old is the other kid? No way she has twins. There's no way she has twins. There's no way. Two newborns? Nah, there's no way. Oh my god. Why is this not? I hate you. I'm finishing right now. Oh, I'm fishing right now. Bro, I thought you came in here and said you was finishing right now. I was like, what the hell are you talking about, my boy? That's fucking crazy. The one that's gonna pop out soon, but the oldest is 5 years old. Oh, she already got a 5-year-old kid? And so she's currently pregnant right now with a newborn? That's crazy. What is like your family? Do you live with your parents or like whoever you're living with? What do they think about it? Your grandparents or whatever. She has 3 half brothers because her baby daddy had like 3 baby mamas. She like her daddy low key. Bro, what the hell? Shado, how are you fishing right now? What do you mean? But what the fuck, bro? That's so interesting. Multiple baby mamas. The nigga got multiple baby mamas. It's all just cooked. We're all just cooked, chat. What is life? What the helly? Wasn't Shado going to sleep? Yeah, I thought he was going to sleep too. Let me renew my fishing license. I'm dead. Let me renew my shit. Hey, Shado, hook him up, bro. He needs a new fishing license. To make things worse, her 2.5 brothers are in prison for murder and drugs. Bro, what the fuck? Hey, man. Everybody got some fucked up fucking shit going on, bro. You over here hoeing. Then the siblings over here doing illegal activities. I'm an orphan. I told you that my dad passed away. Damn it, I forgot about that. I'm sorry for your loss. I think Parasite's father also passed away recently. Unless he was trolling. I don't know, like, I can't really believe Parasite sometimes. But like you, I believe you. And start. Wait, so does that mean... So then, yeah, you live with your grandparents, don't you? My stepmom walked out when I was in high school. More Shado. I don't know, I think he was. Bro, Shado, what are you talking about? Compile. Open days. Okay, so this is not working. So... No, my grandma passed away in July. My grandpa is in a nursing home, so I moved with my aunt because she had space until my cousin decided to move back in. Okay, at least your aunt came through. That's good. That's kind of her, but your aunt came through for your cousin too, so it's kind of not good. I lived here because my uncle, my dad's brother, decided to sell the house in Chicago. Chicago. God damn. Oh. Damn. So you went from Chicago to where again? That man's still pissed that he and his wife paid for my dad's funeral. Mind you, I was 19. The suburbs of Chicago, it's boring out there. Hey, that's where Zay's at. But they're pissed that he and his wife paid for the funeral. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good they did that. Allow people to get a proper, send off. Money comes and goes. You can't do a funeral. Funerals don't come and go for one person. It's just one and done. So the fact that that person and his wife did pay for it, that's good. I'm proud of them. You gotta that person gotta get over it. You're adding nav mesh type of the property in your class. Good catch. Slowing this down one thing at a time. Right now, add the include header to your .hval, and here's why. You're adding a nav mesh component in the property in your class. Because this uses nav mesh in the header, the compiler needs to know that type is in the header, not just the CPP. Add the include to train engine, not just the CPP. Okay, so we grab this include. Yeah, but they're pissed. They paid. So when my grandma passed away, we paid for everything and we didn't include them. Yeah, because then there'd just be another thing for them to complain about. So y'all did the right. Y'all made the right move. Rest in peace to Grams. Alright, so in train engine, I'm gonna go ahead and add this include right here. And then in our header file, you're adding a new navigation component. Sound cross public. I went to the nursing home to visit my grandpa today, and that whole floor smelled like piss. Yes, nursing homes stink. I've been to one when I was little. It smelled like a bunch of old people and nastiness. That's how it be, because they be pissing themselves. Because they can't help it. They're too old. They're like old babies. Leave everything else alone at the moment. This is the only step for now. After you do this, you'll be able to declare as a U property in the same header without forward declaring it. Okay, I added the include. Now do I add the U property in protected or public? Good question. Put it in protected. AI navigation. Okay, and then from this point on, it compiled. Low-key though, funerals are expensive. Yeah, bro, I know. I know, bro. Which is crazy too, cause like, you're just burying somebody, you know? But the caskets go for such a lot of money. And then the being able to use the property, so much money. It's like, damn, bro, someone just died and you're asking for a bunch of money. Like, y'all gotta get money off of every single thing that you possibly can. If I die, I'd want to be cremated so that people could wear me. My dad was buried, but my grandma wanted to be cremated and be in the house with everyone. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. I would like to be cremated because like if when you're buried, like bugs. Oh, I don't know if bugs can get in the coffins. If bugs can get in the coffins, then you're fucked. You got bugs crawling through your dead body and whatnot. But yeah, I would want to be cremated so I could be like your grandma said, in the house with everybody. Or like worn in a necklace. It's like you could split parts of yourself, and so people could like wear you in the necklace. I don't know which is more expensive, cremation or just being buried. I think you'll be protected from bugs in a casket. I don't see why they wouldn't make it like that. But I don't know. Okay, create and attach the component in the constructor. Okay, so this goes at the beginning. Buried is more expensive. Beverage, you have to pay for the plot of land, and also depending if you're paying yearly for it. Wait. What happens if you fucking do a yearly pay for it, and then you don't pay it yearly? Why did autocorrect do me dirty? Beverage. I'm fucking dead. I didn't even catch that. What happens if you stop paying for it yearly? They're just like, okay, well, we're gonna dig it up now. Go find it a new place to be buried. There's no way. Yo, this world is evil. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. It makes sense that it'd be more expensive to be buried. But shit, man, that's crazy. They said, oh, you didn't pay your bill on this plot? Dig 'em, dig whoever that is up. That's crazy, bro. Keep. Navigation, local walkable path on engine, stairs plus top. Engine, create default. Engine nav modifier. Engine nav modifier equals create default sub object unav modify your